If there's no one on the chat, Lois? Okay, great. Well, our next speaker actually lives here in San Diego. He loves adventures and trekking. I'm not sure what that is, but... And he has also worked here at MedImpact for 7 years. He's a full-time employee, and prior to that, he actually was a contractor before we hired him. Good find. He's the manager of our quality service delivery, and he also works in supporting MedImpact International as well. His presentation title today is What the Heck? Take a Leap of Faith. So please welcome Krishna.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for this opportunity to talk on TED Talk and also for your precious time. My name is Krishna. In next 15 minutes, I'm going to talk about how to take chances, step out of our comfort zone, and take a leap of faith. This has helped me immensely in personal and professional development. And today also I'm going to share a few of my personal stories along the way. Next, the first thing I want to say is, if you see Charlene in an elevator, please go away in another direction, because you'll end up like me over here. But, the question comes is, am I comfortable doing this? But on discussion with Charlene, I decided, what the heck? Take a leap of faith, take a chance, which is the topic of our discussion today. Right. Over the years, we humans, right, we become cozy and complacent with what we are doing. But the question is, are we happy with what we are doing? The answer is no. In most % of the cases, we always want to do something more, right? But what is stopping us to do that? It's ourselves. I want to share, whatever experience I had it in IT. But suddenly one day, a position opened up in operations. I have no idea what I was getting into, but I decided, what the heck, and I took a leap of faith. And the first thing I want to say was, I had very little experience managing people, but I'm in this position managing people first. The second thing was, the team was going through really tough times. And the third thing was, like many other teams in MedImpact, they were going through one of the toughest times possible, and they're very fixed, tight schedule. So these are a few things I got myself into. Was the move easy for me? The answer is absolutely not, right? But the people around me supported my decisions. They also helped me with what I was doing, and they had faith in what I was doing, which not only helped me evolve, but it also helped me grow to what I am today. Then 4 to 5 years back, when I had the next opportunity, which was, now that I have experience both in IT and operations, and suddenly, not suddenly, I would say it was kind of unplanned, but and there was this opportunity in MedImpact International, and I was able to take a leap of faith, and I was able to, step into the role and help the team in its evolution. It was at its very infancy stage. And over the years, with the successful collaboration with the teams here in San Diego and Dubai, we were able to establish a successful MedImpact International, build MedImpact International in Middle East, right? That was one of the few things that helped me out. Currently, MedImpact Arabia is the first successful specialized PBM outside of North America. Right? That's the first important thing. Not only that, we are fully operational in 7 Emirates of UAE, including Abu Dhabi and Dubai. In 2015, we started processing claims in the country of Bahrain. And 2016, our target, we are on track to processing claims from Oman and Qatar. So that's been the very huge development for us. In fact, MedImpact Arabia is now processing 1 million claims a month. We have 1.6 million members, and we have processed claims at 1,000 different pharmacies in the world. And we also have 23 active clients. And we are all able to do that with one of the best platforms we have because we use the latest technologies. One, we are using the web services for most of our adjudication. And two, we are also doing clinical-based diagnosis adjudication, which we don't do it in the U.S., that's why this platform makes it one of the most advanced platform in what we are doing right now. Again, the risk of taking this leap of faith not only helped me evolve and grow, but it also helped MedImpact, right? So that's what I want to say is, my next slide I'm going to talk about. Sorry, I didn't even turn the slide. Okay, this was what it was supposed to be anyways. So this is my next slide. So what I'm going to say is, so based on my experience, the leap of faith that I took helped me out not only to evolve and grow, but I do recommend everybody to take the chance. The comfort zone's main enemy is creativity, right? To come out of it necessitates intuition, which in turn configures perspective, and it helps us conquer our fears. And never be afraid to take that step out of your comfort zone and take that leap of faith. You might land awkwardly. You might land not on your full feet. But the important thing is you're going to have one heck of a ride, which is more important for us, right? And as I'm going to say, give me always remember the magic happens away from our comfort zone, and don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Now, the question comes is, why do I need to take that leap of faith when I'm comfortable and happy with what I'm doing? The answer is evolution, right? How we have evolved. No, I'm not talking about the Big Bang Theory on the CBS, or I'm not talking about the Darwin's theory of evolution because I'm no expert at this. But I'm talking about the social media evolution, which we all can relate to, right? Remember, when we started using Yahoo Messenger, MSN Messenger, then we all switched to Orkut. Then we switched to Facebook, and then Twitter, and now to Google+. But I stole the slide from Google anyways. But it was on the internet. It's not called stealing. The question is, when we all can evolve with the social media technology, and which we dearly hold, and when we can adapt to this new technology that's coming in, the question comes is, why can't we evolve and step out of our comfort zone and take that risk? Because it's benefiting ourselves. It's for our good that we have to step out of our comfort zone and evolve. And that's what I want to conclude. That's what I want to talk about. The slide is stepping out of comfort zone is as good as, getting adapted to the new social media that we all adapt ourselves to. One of the questions that comes is, what happens when we step out of our comfort zone, right? Why are we afraid to take off the leap? The first question comes is, we might fail, right? Or we might hit an end. Or people might say no to us. Those are the few things that we all are afraid to take and step out of our comfort zone. But I Googled some of the stuff on the internet, and I found some of these interesting facts about fail, end, and no, so I just want to share with you. Fail stands for first attempt in learning. It's not the end it's not the end, right? We can always undo the things that we have done. We always learn from what we have done. So don't be afraid to take the chance, and don't be afraid to fail. You can always come back, and you can always undo it. The experience stays with us. N stands for effort never dies, right? Whatever effort we are putting in will always come back to us because it helps us evolve and grow, which I talked earlier. And it also makes us, step out of our comfort zone and, look at new perspectives. But the question is, taking that leap of faith that matters. NO stands for next opportunity. When people say no to us, it's not the end of the world. There's always been next opportunity. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Now, I also want to say, always be positive. Remember, the plus sign is made of two negative signs. Everything in our life can be turned positive by hard work and positive thinking. So that's the plus sign stands for. And I want to say is, life begins at the end of the comfort zone. So take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. And I really found an interesting quote by William H. Jury. So I just want to read it. When your views on the world and your intellect are being challenged and you begin to feel uncomfortable because of a contradiction you have detected that is threatening your current model of the world, pay attention. You are about to learn something. I really like that, so I thought I should share with all of us. So in the end, I want to conclude and saying with my summary once again, I hope, with my whatever talk I had over here, I'm able to convince at least a few of us to step out of our comfort zone, take a leap of faith, and take chances. It has helped me immensely, and I hope it will help you too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Krishna. Does anyone have any questions? Any comments? Any takeaways from your?
I want to run away, actually.
Krishna, is there a time you can remember where you did not take a leap and step out of your comfort zone, but you really wished you had and you missed an opportunity?
Thanks, Amber. I thought somebody will ask me that. The answer is yes. I always had a previous experience where I haven't taken the chance, and I had it, but I didn't take that leap of faith because I was afraid. Right? I was like, what will happen? If I don't succeed in it, what's going to happen? Then when the next opportunity came, again, I learned from that. And when the next opportunity came, I said, I'll take that chance. The worst thing is, as I said, I might fail, hit an end, or people might say no to me. So, yeah, thanks for that.
My name is Alan Mugambi, and thank you so much for the presentation on the part of Amber and Krishna. And based on what Krishna just said, I have a question for Amber, where he said that magic happens outside of your comfort zone. And I have a question that is more of a myth that we regular people have about HR, which is this: how does it appear to human resources when I'm always this person trying to get another position, another job, looking for things I half understand, but just trying to push myself. But every few months, you're seeing an application for me. Now, I know that we're supposed to be good boys and girls to our department and, just be there, but how does it appear to you? This is the person that's always edgy, trying new things. I don't know how we look to you when we do that.
Did you get that?
Yeah. I'd be happy to answer that for you. So, one of my points is don't make assumptions, right? So that's, I think, what we try to abide by is not making an assumption as to why a person is continuously applying for new opportunities. It could be several things that are going on with that person. It could be financially. It could be that they truly are trying to find a job that's the right fit for them, and they haven't found that yet. They thought they had it, and they didn't. It could be that they're unhappy, with their job and, again, searching for a better opportunity. So I think we all practice very hard not making assumptions and assuming that there's something negative going on. Does that answer your question?
Bernadette, did you have?
So, question for Krishna. Can you tell us about international and maybe a place that you traveled and what was your role, maybe why you went there that was maybe challenging?
Sure, Bernadette. I traveled several times to Middle East, especially to Dubai, Abu Dhabi. I was supposed to travel to Qatar also, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. The first experience was traveling to meet the partners there. Since you asked, I want to share another thing is, I was telling earlier, the first call I was on internationally, the client was a little upset. It was okay. It wasn't that bad, the situation, but the client was a little upset. but that was the first call, and they were yelling at top of their voice. But that was not a bad thing, actually. It's culturally, that was okay with them. But for us over here, the perspective is different. So this job not only helped us there, but it also helped us grow culturally. That was the first thing. So the first time after that, when I'm visiting the partners or the clients, I wasn't sure what to expect, right? I was a little nervous. But after I went there, I realized they have the best hospitality you can think of. They are very friendly, and they're very hospitable environment to be in, and they love to treat and share with their guests. So, yeah, I mean, I had my experiences too, but, yeah, those are the few things that I can think of. Yeah, thank you.
Lois, do we have anyone on chat with any questions? Oh, no, I am. You are. Maybe I'll turn this off. So it's from Rod Wade, and he says, Krishna, no pictures of you swimming with great white sharks or rappelling off Table Mountain while in Cape Town, South Africa with Dale Brown? Not afraid of being eaten or falling 3,500 feet? What the heck? Didn't that take a leap of faith? Hey, you have to share.
For that question, I think I have to refer to Charlene and Stephanie for that. They're the one who audited my PowerPoint presentation. No, yeah, I mean, when we went to Cape Town, Dale and I got a chance to do some really great adventures. I think Kathleen just said earlier that I love adventures, and those were part of them. And one was to dive into the cage to swim with a great white. It was beautiful, but we had to wait for 5 hours. I mean, there's a beautiful story there. Actually, I want to talk about that, too. We waited for 5 hours, and we didn't see a single shark. Then they said they're going to close it, shut it down in 15 minutes, and head back to the shore. Then I said, you know what? I'm here. I want to do something. So I put on my wetsuit, and I jumped into this freezing water of 10 degrees centigrade. Everybody was laughing at me. It's like, why are you doing that? It's freezing out there. And I said, you know what? I'll jump, and I want to at least feel the experience. And I jumped in there. 5 minutes later, we had 3 great white sharks come by. That's one of the points. Is what the heck? And I definitely did tell them this. What the heck? Let me feel the experience. And I jumped in there, and suddenly I can see the whole boat was rocking because people were all running and scrambling to get on their wetsuits, and everybody was jumping into it. And it was one beautiful experience. And thanks, Rod, for making that to talk to me about it. But yeah, the Tabletop Mountain was good too. It was we rappelled for I think at the top of 3,500 feet, and we came down for 500 feet. It's on my Facebook. So anybody who has access to it, you should be able to see it. So, yeah, thank you.
Better watch out. We're all going to be friending him tonight. Well, thank you very much. Well, we had 2 very inspiring speeches by 2 people that you can tell live what they talk about. So definitely Krishna is living what he talks about. And you can tell Amber is very passionate about what she does. So in appreciation for being a speaker today at Med Talks, I'd like you both to come up while we present a couple certificates to you both. So the certificate is you make the difference. Within each of us, again, is a tiny spark fueled by ambition, initiative, and the courage to embrace new challenges. So in the spirit of Leader Award, we are presenting to both of you a participation as a Med Talk speaker for today, and it was signed by Greg and Charlene. So thank you again, and a round of applause for our speakers. Okay, in closing, I want to let everybody know we are always looking for MedTalk folks to participate. So whether you see Charlene in the elevator or you might have an inspiring topic that you'd like to come share at MedTalks, please contact Organization Effectiveness and sign up. We have another one that's going to be scheduled in May, and we are looking for speakers. So please think about it, and if you need some help, I'm sure they can help you pull something together. If you have a little bit of a spark of a topic, they can certainly help you get started in that. After today, you are also going to receive an email and would like your feedback on today's presentation, as we're always looking to improve on our MedTalks and making it a positive experience for everyone. So thank you again for coming. We're going to give you a few extra minutes back. We ended a little bit early, but thanks again for coming.